Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayantam. So, Sairam everyone, we continue to discuss very interesting questions regarding life and message of our beloved Swami Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And so I'm receiving a lot of questions, and one of them, okay, what is happening actually now? What is the present moment and the future of Sathya Sai tradition? So this is the question. Well, I was Sathya Sai translator, interpreter for the Russian-speaking groups. That was back in 90s, and I was really happy to experience a lot of personal interviews with Sathya Sai back in 90s. I spoke with him. I had received a lot of personal spiritual advices, and can witness a lot of miracles as well. And now I've published a number of books at the moment in Russian language, but pretty soon plan to translate and publish them in English as well. Okay, actually, what is the future of Sathya Sai tradition? I think it is obvious, because Sathya Sai is the divine incarnation of our age. And it means it's eternal. I mean, the future of his tradition is eternal. And his message and his power is absolutely eternal. There is no any limitation regarding space and time in some particular ethnic or religious traditions. His message and his grace is just for all humanity. Period. That's all. I mean to say that sometimes some saints, sages, gurus may be born, live life, create certain traditions, schools, ashrams, maybe churches, whatever, groups. And then after this master is gone, left his physical body, that tradition is also disappearing. So we have so many examples of such esoteric and religious groups. But when divine incarnation born on this planet, then no limitations regarding whatever time, space, culture, civilization. It's just universal. When we take as example Krishna, Buddha, Jesus the Christ, or any other great masters, divine incarnations, so that's okay. The master can be physically present or may gone, but tradition grows and people receive grace. That we can see in the case of Hindu tradition, even thousands of years after Krishna. That we can see in the Buddhist tradition, thousands of years after Buddha, and the same with the Christian tradition, 2000 years after Jesus. Of course, Sathya Sai left his physical body 2011, and the first years are especially challenging. What we can see? Unfortunately, different groups, they struggle with each other. We can see some conflicts. For example, Put Party administration and Muddanahali ashram administration. Some people start to proclaim that they can speak on behalf of Sathya Sai with humanity. That's what's happened with wonderful person whose name is Madhusudan Sai. So of course some very uneasy process going on regarding, Sathya Sai Trust, international organization. So that's human story. This is a story of human mind, almost monkey mind, mostly monkey mind. This is the story of human ego. But I think that's just challenging time. When great master is gone, he's no more on the physical plane. Of course, people are trying to understand what is the next step. But the next step must be not outside, but it must be in our heart. It's always within. Meditation, service to the society and community. We have a huge number of volumes with the divine discourses. Let us study these scriptures, because all discourses given by Sathya Sai, they're all scriptures. Let us study and put in our day-to-day life his principles, his spiritual instructions, and my personal approach. That's just my personal approach, that it must be some balance between something what we call in Sanskrit sadhana, means meditation, prayer, japa, mantra practice, something which is happen deep inside in our heart, and a balance with our social service, with our charitable projects, or just any kind of service which we can effort or manage to do, perform for our communities, for our people who are around us, all around. And I think this balance is very important, because if we are not practicing meditation and prayer and mantras, just go and do some service, then I don't feel any spiritual reason in that. So many people actually perform service, doing some good charitable projects. That doesn't mean that any spiritual background or reason or purpose or end and all that. We have to practice meditation. In that meditativeness, do our service. But only to meditate, that's also not enough. At least that's Swami's message. Because how can we, stay happy, meditating, while people all around, they experience difficulties and sufferings, when our society in any given country need, help. So it means my approach to the very interesting question about future development of Sathya Sai tradition is, it's a very much personal question. Of course, some people will struggle, fight between each other, different groups. Discussion is going on about all around this Mudanahali project or any other projects. Now we have discussion about so many candidates for the Prema side, but the essence is personal meditation and a personal service to the people, personal responsibility. That is at least how I can see it. And of course, let us remember that Swami Bhagavan Sathya Sai, though he left his physical body 2011, on the subtle plane, he is always with us, inside us. And it means we can experience him directly without any betweeners. I don't think that we need any. In any moment we can experience his consciousness, his grace, his love. and his advices. We can experience all that while practicing meditation, mystical dreams, lucid dreams, while practicing personal prayers, group prayers. He is just leading us as usually. But just previously it was physical guidance, that golden time when he was in his physical body. It was possible to come and just put some questions and enjoy his instructions quite on the physical level. But now it's happened within, in our heart. He speaks more and more through the mystical experiences and intuition. Let us forget about all that confusions which sometimes happen with the different groups of the devotees. Let us just pay attention to the inner sadhana, meditation, personal responsibility, personal service. God bless you. Sai Ram. See you next time.
Om Bhurбhuvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayantam